क्या आप जानना चाहते हैं कि आईएम स्टूडेंट की लाइफ कैसी होती है और क्या डिफरेंस है आईएम और बाकी एमबीए कॉलेज की पढ़ाई में, और कौन से ऐसे सवाल है जो आपसे पूछे जा सकते हैं आईएम के इंटरव्यू में। तो आज के वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे आईएम के स्टूडेंट से और जानेंगे उनसे आईएम स्टूडेंट की लाइफ के बारे में और इंटरव्यू प्रिपरेशन टिप्स के बारे में। सो हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। मैं हूं सागर चौधरी, आपका मेंटोर, और अगर आप चैनल पर नए हैं तो चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए और अपने दोस्तों के साथ इस वीडियो को शेयर कीजिए ताकि ऐसी इंफॉर्मेटिव वीडियोस आपके पास आते रहे।
To get free career counseling, check the link in description box and pin the comment below.
अभी आपको आई गेस 4 to 5 months हो चुके हैं आईएम के अंदर, एंड अभी क्या लाइफ है आईएम में, कितना डिफरेंट था वो आपके दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी की लाइफ से, एंड क्या क्या डेली शेड्यूल होता है आपका कि क्या करना होता है, क्लासेस कैसी होती है, तो एक बार उस पर एक बार बता दीजिए आप।
So I don't know if you know, but IIM Kozhikode is like gods on campus. Like it's really pretty. It's really beautiful. Like it's so romantic in every aspect. It's like there are beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises, beaches all around. So that's the beautiful part of it. Now let's come to academics. So academics at IIMK, it's not that rigorous, to be honest.
Okay.
It's like compared to IIM Ahmedabad or IIM Indore, I've heard like here academics are not that rigorous, and also like the faculty, they are like really nice and professional.
Okay.
They know what they're teaching, and like you'll get a holistic view on every aspect of the business. In our term one, we had 7 courses, and we had teachers who were coming from Goa to teach us. So like there are like exposure from outside also, and there are like world class facilities available in terms of education, in terms of hospitals, in terms of gymming. There are all the sports available here. Like there are a lot of opportunities to learn, and then you meet people from all over the country. There is a lot of diversity, and this is one of the like one of the only top B schools which have like a really good gender diversity. Like 60% of female.
Okay, 60% female.
So like life here is really, it's fast paced. In term 1, I will not lie, it's very fast paced. You will get under a lot of stress. Despite of academics not being really rigorous here, but like there are a lot of processes that will go on simultaneously. You'll go under a major transformation. You'll not understand where my time is going. But at the end of the day, it's all manageable. You'll come out of it. And term 2 right now is great. Like it's going really good, and I'm like I have picked up on few new hobbies, and I'm pursuing it now.
Okay,
so
that's great. So academically, अभी आपने 3-year DU में एजुकेशन अपनी पूरी की थी. So academically कितना डिफरेंट है? The way of teaching कि वहाँ पे कैसे पढ़ाया जाता है, तो मतलब वो चीज कितना डिफरेंट है?
So I think even you'll agree with me on this, that in DU like whatever is happening, it's only theoretical.
Yeah.
And students don't come with that what do you say, that mindset of learning.
Yeah.
Like DU is famous for like the exposure it gives to the students in terms of like the culture, the vibrancy, the fest, and like every extracurricular thing that could happen there.
Yeah, academically उतना उसमें नहीं होता DU के अंदर, yeah, but extracurricular होता है.
IIM is competitive. There's no lie about it. You'll find like a lot of great people around you. You'll be like, okay, like everybody around me is studying, so you have to study. Ultimately, there's no option here. Like you can do parties, you can do sports, you can do everything, but ultimately everybody is scoring good marks. It's competitive. There is relative grading that is followed here, and so everybody is studying. There are marks for class participation in this college and in MBA in general. So people actually do pre-readings before the classes. They actually study. So MBA is for those people who want to study.
Okay, so you joined IIM as a fresher. Okay, and आपकी क्लास में कई बच्चे ऐसे होंगे जो वर्क एक्स के साथ गए होंगे, जिनके पास 2 year का, 3 year का, 5 year तक के वर्क एक्स होंगे. So अभी आफ्टर 4 months अभी अपने आईएम में रहने के बाद क्या लगता है कि मतलब एक टॉप बी स्कूल या फिर आईएम को आफ्टर ग्रेजुएशन ही अप्लाई करना चाहिए या फिर थोड़ा सा वर्क एक्स देने के बाद अप्लाई करनी चाहिए? तो क्या इसमें माइंडसेट है कि मतलब क्या रहना चाहिए इसमें?
Okay, so I'll give a really honest opinion here. Okay, So coming like without any work ex, coming as a fresher, it did give me a disadvantage. Like in terms
Okay.
of application, like I was applying to IIM, and like in terms of like the opportunities that I'll get here, there is a disadvantage for sure, because right now companies are looking for candidates who have a prior knowledge of working in the industry, or prior experience of like handling things in a certain way. And like when you come from like a tier 2 college which nobody knows about, it makes it more difficult, right?
Okay.
So yeah, so honest perspective, that I think that you should gain certain experience, so that you know that where you want to go, which domain do you want to work in. As a fresher, I don't have like a really good idea of which domain I should go in. I want to explore every domain right now, but this is not the time, right now. For like my SIPs will come soon, so I have to choose a particular domain and then go stick to it. So people with work ethics have that clarity, they have that advantage over the freshers.
क्या तो पहले से पता होना चाहिए कि आप उसमें जाके क्या करने वाले हो, आईआईएम में जाके या टॉप बेस स्कूल में जाकर के?
I think that gives you a little bit advantage, right? Like you are clear, like I want to focus on finance, I want to focus on marketing, I want to focus on these companies.
अब बात करते हैं आईआईएम इंटरव्यू एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में, बिकॉज एज अ फ्रेशर कितना डिफिकल्ट रहा था आईआईएम का इंटरव्यू, बिकॉज कहीं ना कहीं एग्जाम क्रैक हो जाता है, लेकिन जो नेक्स्ट फेज आता है, जो 50% जहाँ पे मेहनत करनी होती है, वो होता है आईआईएम का इंटरव्यू। तो क्या थी आपकी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रेटेजी, कैसे आपने सोचा कि क्या क्या क्वेश्चन वो पूछ सकते हैं, आपने कैसे मॉक को तैयारी करी, एंड वहाँ पे कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछे गए थे आपसे आईआईएम इंटरव्यू के अंदर?
Okay, so the thing is, okay. Oh, so for my IIM interview, so I got like a decent number of calls. Okay, I did not get a call from ABC, but then I got a call from like other institutions. So it was like a really hectic process. One day you're going to give interview for IIM Kozhikode, second day Indore, third day Shillong. So it will really take a toll on you. You will be like, what is happening? And like all of the interviews will happen either in the morning at 8:30 or
Okay.
they'll happen in the afternoon. Yeah. And you'll have to go to faraway places in order to appear for those interviews. So first of all, the first and the foremost thing is that you do not have to lose like hope, and you have to be really patient throughout the process, because these interviews will maybe continue for the 3 months, for the next 3 months, from like February till April. So it's like a really long process, and you have to be really patient, and like the questions will revolve around mainly your profile and the work ex if you have any. But for me, being a fresher, I think the recruiters, like not the recruiters, sorry, the panelists, they have a very clear idea of what they want to ask to you. Being a fresher, they'll not ask me any work related questions, of course. So the entire interview revolved around my profile, and like who am I as a person, and do I have the willingness to learn. And being a fresher and recently graduated, they'll ask you a lot about the academic topics that you have studied in your UG, and you have to be thorough with the concept that you have studied in like DU.
Okay.
Not about the CAT topics, because your intellect is being tested in the CAT exam, but what about your topics, it's tested in your interviews. So they'll ask you like your top 3 favorite subjects, and like which subject do you like the most, or which subject do you feel most comfortable in. And before every interview, you have like for every college you have to write an SOP also, right? So in those SOPs, in those application form, you write a lot of things. So your questions might pop up from there also. Like you have written that your hobby is reading books. So which books do you read? So you can't go generic like, oh, I read Colin Hoover and stuff. So you have to be like really nice in explaining whatever you have written, because they test you for your truthfulness, for your honesty.
तो अगर आपके एमबीए से रिलेटेड कोई भी डाउट है तो आप नीचे हमसे कमेंट सेक्शन में पूछ सकते हैं। तो तब तक के लिए आपको वीडियो को लाइक करना है, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है और अपने दोस्तों के साथ इस वीडियो को शेयर करना है, ताकि ऐसी इंफॉर्मेटिव वीडियोस आपके पास आते रहे। तो तब तक के लिए गुड बाय।